Right, ladies and gents, good afternoon. I got me and Essex brother Barry having an overnighter. A few people were going to turn up, sadly, but they can't. They've had to cancel sort of late, but it's not sadly really, because work's come up, and as we know, work comes in, you get it done straight away. You know, work takes priority, especially in these enlightened times and that. So well, never mind, there's always next week and the week after and the week after that. But here we go. Set up my old little tarp here, and obviously my bushcraft chair, you've all seen that before. What me and Barry did last time I come over here was it was just like an afternoon, well, a day in the woods, if that makes sense. Was try very first, so it's pre-prototype, attempt at a camp bed. Just the mission for the day was to come out, chill out, but I wanted to build something. And obviously you build something once your first time, you know, the second and third time you build it are a lot better. But I'll just, before I get my brews on and all that sort of kit, go into camp routine, just let you have a little look at this. Again, camp chair, that's all my bits in there, ready to go. There's my old water from the river ready to go, and I will try and do a little bit of a talk on this. That's one of these Swedish Arctic smocks that I got. Fantastic little jacket, very much loving that. For 36 quid, people, you can't get a better bushcraft jacket than that. Now people are going to have I mean, I could like take it down and all that type of stuff. It was the white paracord was just used because that's what we had on the day, and I aim to leave it here. I will sort of revamp this, but this is Mark 1, and one thing we've learnt is this pole here, the vertical ones, they've literally got to come up to almost chest height to where I'm about now, and this pole down here has got to be a lot thicker, so that's cool. Obviously my bindings will get a lot better. You know, I'll show it up. That's you know, it is a bit of a monkey's fist there, i.e. not really good, but in baseline, that's the old army hammock. Poles down the side, and it turns it into a stretcher and a camp bed, so you know, a multi-purpose bit of kit. Again, if these were up higher, that would be a better angle to lift me off the floor more. I don't touch the floor down there. I am not going to just go out. See this pole here? It needs to be a lot thicker and muller two of these trees. At this point, all I decided to do, where it dips down, because I'm a bit of a lard arse, is stuck like two little stumps from a fallen tree that's not rotten, and there's another one on the other side to actually just prevent that bending down, and it'll be rough and ready. But I'll spend a night in this. In one of the other videos, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it or not, on the first day the poncho literally come right over, and this was the bar, so there's more than enough room to get yourself in there underneath that bar, and then the poncho come straight over the bar. That was where like your ridge line would be, and it come down to the floor. But yeah, have a sleep in that tonight, and the wood will be reused, and when I make another one it will be a lot thicker foliage. I'm going to be perfectly honest, all the poles need to be about that thick, which is what I know now, but I've got a beautiful woodland here. I don't mind thinning out where necessary, and if I'm going to cut something down and then use it and reuse it, then that's fair enough. But I'm not going to start ripping trees down just so I can play you know, the Boy Scout, because this is enough for tonight anyway. Yeah, like I say, we're looking at Mark 1, Mark 2 and Mark 3 will be a lot better, and that's not a bad idea. A little bit of improvisation there, digging that little stump in and that. Yeah, right, and obviously it's okay there because it makes it easier to get to. There's all my camp, my Bergen, and that would be literally over there. That's where that's going to be tonight. And again, we're being told here in the United Kingdom that there's going to be some horrendous rain, hurricane, whatever, is going to hit the tail end. Well, I don't really mind. I love being underneath a tarp when it's raining, and it'd be a good idea just to test my kit and see if I can stay dry, which shouldn't be that hard, not with a big bit of tarpaulin like that. So anyway, yeah, that's just a baseline camp. I'm now going to filter some water, get Betsy my little gasification stove on, and get a brew. I'll probably bring it back later on, ladies and gents, but that's my little camper bed. And as for a first go, guess what? Do you know what? I can live with that, and the reason I can live with that, it is a bit pup, but I learned a lot of lessons on how to do the next one. And if you never build one, it is the first time I've built one, you're never going to learn them lessons to, you know, to obviously get better and better at what you do. But anyway, take care, and I'll see you later. Right, can sort of set up now. Need to get a brew on. As I say, every time I'm coming out, I'm always going to use this soy filter. Quite sold on that now. There's the old Coke bottle, find anywhere in the world, and it's literally emptying out into the wide neck bottle there. I think it's one of the Highlander ones, but Nalgene bottles they're called. But done a slight modification on this. As this empties out, and you can see it's emptying out, the composition of the original bottle changes because it squeezes in. Every now and again, I've only done it once and I've got all that water out of it so far. It's just turn it upside down, release the soy filter, put some air into the bottle and we go again. But as you can see it changing now, this is a strip of elastic sewn here so it will still fold down onto it, and it's holding it pretty well. So I'm going to keep it simple. If this kind of works, it won't have to be like fantastic, but certainly a mechanical way or hands-off way to filter your water, and that could be filtering water all day if there's more than one person. And it goes all the way up and just attaches to my bushcraft seat. So there we go. I'm quite amazed how fast that comes out, to be honest. But yeah, not perfect, but it does work. And as you see the bottle squeezing in there, because both these straps were horizontal when I first started off. But yeah, for a couple of 3 minutes on the machine, a little bit of strapping, a little bit of webbing, I think that would do the job. And it's not falling over this time like it did last time. So, but yeah, that's how Mac Type Watt's going to process his water. So next order of duty is get Betsy stove on and get a brew down my neck. Take care. Alright ladies and gents, got Betsy, my little gasification stove set up for one person. That's just dead easy to get going. There's nothing to break on it. Stainless steel, 25-26 quid. Going like a good one now. I'm not using up a great deal of wood. Got some down the side there, a few bits ready to chuck in, a few bits I've processed down here. Look at that, look at that. It's a brilliant one-man stove. We'll put my glove on because I want to bring that safety, and it just, once it gets going, it's just zooming away on a brew for water. What you can, oh look at that, it's almost on a rolling ball already. All I've really done is just had enough time to come round, grab the camera, because if you can hear it on the rain, I love that sound. If you can hear that, just started to rain. Might sound like a right nutter, but there you go. I mean, it's been in the garden long enough and I've stepped underneath in the garden, but I just wanted to get this out in a realistic situation, test this tarp and test a few bit of kit, and I actually think which the weathermen have got it right, and we're going to get mullered with rain. Or what's that phrase you use, Darren? For raining hard? Huh? Yeah, persisting it down here in the UK. But yeah, that brew is boiling now, and just another little visit to Betsy. Used the Esbit stove last time I was over here, and I'm sold on that one. I know a lot of people saying lots of brilliant things about the old XL Bush box, and I do as well because I've got the smaller version that fits in my smock pocket, but that is Betsy. She will feed and water me and hardly weighs anything, and excellent bit of kit. Anyway, as you can see, my brew is boiling, so I'll see you later, troops. Well, I'll just do this while we've got a little break in the little rain. I'm hoping it's going to lash it down at some point tonight so I can really test that tarp. Sounds a bit mad, but there you go. Obviously just a quick look at how Barry's set up here and that. He's got his nice tarp. You call this like your hammock tarp, mate, didn't you? Because it's long rather than wide.
Made by 10th Wonder for their hammocks.
Yeah, no, that's a nice little bit of kit there. No, but I'll tell you what, it's certainly doing the job there, mate. Obviously his hammock, and underneath there we'll see like his hammock chair, but being how boy that he is, he's got a separate tarp up over the old hammock there, and a little stick holding his Bergen off. It comes off the tree obviously, underneath protected on the Bergen. A little DPM, and it is an actual poncho, that one. See the top there right in the middle? Nice little bit of kit, and as Barry said, like if push comes to shove, he'd be alright for a night in there. You wouldn't want to spend weeks out in the field in it, but that's certainly keep him dry. Couple of bungees, bosh, bungee there, hood, and I'll come back down. So when he wants to chill, he keeps it in there, and obviously the normal typical hammock setup. We throw a few bits in there that you're going to need, and we'll obviously that's a little food pile down there, little coat stand there with you know, he's made up out of 3 bits of wood and that, and
throw.
Say something else I've got the kit to do, but it's just getting the time to do it.
Because there's no, you haven't got screws,
Barry's
just
very big on the old
filter
field table. I mean, there's his cooker,
there.
his
So,
mess burner, and that's his little brew and cooking area.
We've got a tree table.
Oh, yeah.
Saves all this bending down.
Oh,
crap.
no, you're right, mate. I've got my little stump, you know. I would have had one of these, I've got my little stump, but that's a nice little bit of kit. And that's an actual cutting board, chopping board, all
Yeah,
sorts,
it's
mate. A clean area for food
yeah.
preparation as well, which
You know,
is a really
it's
good idea.
multi-purpose, so if I don't want to use it as a tree table, I've got somewhere that I can prepare food on.
Yeah.
In.
And that's literally no bendy back, yeah. I mean, I pulled my back out and you know, you have little problems with your back, mate, so that's the very top end. That's a bloody good idea. And all it is, bit of paracord, couple of clips, goes round, stick underneath.
Yeah.
I've seen people do paracord from there up and that, so it's self-supporting, but nothing wrong with that, mate. You're always going to find a bit of a stick, ain't
The
you?
trouble is, with putting something up from there up there, you're restricting what you can put on
On
here.
there. Yeah.
I mean, with that, if I had to, I could put 2 meth stoves on there.
Yeah.
You know, I could put 2 things on, or you know, I could put my gas stove on there with the bottle on there, and it'll all sit.
Because that's how you do your brews, mate. That's a good idea, and something else I'll be looking into once I get time. But something else is what I really come over. These old soya filters, you know, I think highly of mine. Didn't initially, but this is Barry's take on the idea. Again, gone to a local cafe, they're giving you a few of them, mate, ain't you? You give them a wash out,
All they do is bin them.
yeah. Give it a bit of a wash out so the internal's clean. It's got a bit of dust on it. I'm not going to touch it.
We keep it here, don't we?
That's what we filled up the water first time, and there's one thing, you know, the old Robinson, but so when you come across a screw top that won't fit your soya filter, it's fair enough. All Barry's done is gone to the Coke bottle, I'll call it, chopped it off, and he's now pouring water in there. There's a little bit of string, just keeping it against the tree. And again, mechanically, because it's not no human interference in it, it is literally just filling up that water.
Filters itself as you go along.
Yeah. So, that's your clean water, that's your dirty. You know, you only have to come along and top that every now and again, mate. You ain't got to touch it, have you?
You know, when
Does
you
it
know it's
perfectly.
cheap, you just chuck some more in if you got it.
Yeah. So that's just an idea. I think that's a very good idea. I may go down that route at some point if I needed to do that. If you got two bottles, you do that. I mean, I made a little sling for mine. It does roughly the same thing, but I just think, well, you just pour it in, Mary. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a funnel. Excellent little bit of kit,
Job
mate.
done, as I
And
say.
also, I've just seen him, what we all like to do, that bit of it. Barry's just collected some water off his tarp, poured it in there, job done. Excellent bit of kit, mate. Nice little idea. And again, it's nice little improvisation, that. Don't take no time to knock up at all, does it?
I can leave that there all the time, just take the filter away.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
job done.
you can always find something. Yeah, I'm happy.
And as we see there, Barry's supporting the well-loved safari look.
Safaris are good.
Alright, ladies and gents. And, well, that's my little setup over there. Oh, I've got a little break in the weather. Hopefully, Dodgy Dave's coming over. He can't stay long, but, you know, he wants to come out, have a little bit of field time. He's going to come over when he's finished work. So, see you later, ladies and gents. And I just hope it really rains properly tonight, you know, real chucks it down. And I mean, if I get wet, I'll get wet. Or if the tarp leaks or whatever, because I've made this, I'll find out where it's leaking and get it sorted. But already what we've got, see that there? There it is there. People think that's water, I just think that's my next cup of tea. But I've got the filter to do it. Take care, ladies and gents. And I know if I sound a bit nutty, it's probably because I am. But all I've done is just pulled it in a little bit, come underneath the tarp. Oh, tripod shouldn't be there, but... And I'll get some scoff on later on as well. I'm getting quite hungry now. So yeah, tightwad, take care everybody.
Wondered if that'll
Alright, ladies and gents,
hold him after-
well, I've sort of named him Dodgy Dave. Just come over again today, can't stay the night, bless him, but just to have a little set up this time. We just had a brew and that, should have done this. I get too busy talking and that, didn't you? And which is a little result down the old boot fair and that.
Oh, it's
I
not-
think that's exactly the same
it's
thing
not
as
an
I
air
got,
bed, is
mate.
it? It's not an inflatable
No.
one.
No.
They use them things for the carp. I think they put them in and then,
Carp bed.
yeah.
That's a,
For the weighing.
That's a unhooking mat. You have to have them for fishing.
Yeah, just waffling away there and that, but
That's what that is.
obviously Dave's just, this used to be an old Alex pack, like, shot it his way, but he's done all the old press studs and that. Again, he's only got a couple of hours, but kind of, if you get some more time, he would like to sort of come out and that, like, but you got all your kit pretty well set up, mate, ain't you?
Yeah, not doing too bad.
No, slowly. Well, it's kind of, well, you'd be alright then, mate, maybe with that, mate, wouldn't you?
Things won't fit in it anymore.
That's right, I'm not about
Where's your strap?
I think that's a bigger version of what I got and I used for me me seat there, mate. Yeah, it's had a bit of scran and a brew in it. But it's a shame we weren't sort of all off work at the same time there, Dave. We could you know, do an overnight or wander in the woods and that, mate.
Yeah, see, that
Perhaps when you're on holiday and that, and I'm on days off,
that's
mate.
What I want. You get the military issue Thermarest.
Right.
They fold. They are that size.
Yeah, slightly smaller.
Three-quarter length, full three-quarter length, self-inflating mat, and that's the size they pack. So.
I didn't realise that folded like that.
Yeah.
I tried, he bought it the other day. So I got it.
Well, it's a couple of quid, mate, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a couple of
That would make good padding in the seat, mate. I've got a smaller version of that, and that's what goes in the back of that seat there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or you know, inside it like a like a day hammock or a sit hammock, hammock chair and that. That'll go in there.
So your bag will do up better then.
It will.
Yeah.
That's going to be much better.
Obviously the poles are a pain in
Was
the
quite
arse,
taken by them Alice packs, mate.
I use them to whack all the stinging nettles down so I don't get my feet on the way back out.
Because Dave, if you're talking about Bergens and that, mate, the large Alice pack, and they're not a lot of money at all now, are they? No. Again, even if you just got the pack, that frame will go on the big
So it's one
version.
frame, both packs, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that, mate, because you think if you wanted to upgrade a Bergen, because you're quite taken with the Alice pack, aren't you?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Always remember that frame and everything else. All you'd need is the pack, mate.
Yeah,
It's much bigger, mate. You know, it's twice the size.
and you'll know. Do you know the difference between the two?
They've got the ammunition
got the,
3
pouches
pouches.
at the
Yeah,
top.
you got the extra 3 ammo pouches. Yeah.
But that's a good way, mate. Well, obviously, you know, pennies is pennies, like keeping it on eBay, and you just buy the back. I mean, sometimes they're that cheap. You know, you'd have to.
When I bought my one, I bought it all in bits. I paid 17 quid for the Alice pack. I paid £6.50 for the frame, and then I paid another 19 quid for a set of replacement shoulder straps and waistband. So I got the longer, like the molly type one.
Because I tell you what, as well, everybody's. I mean, I've got a Coyote tan one, which is cool because I'm, you know, tarps and all that. I love it. You know, I just kind of get it, but they are quite taken, mate. How much did you pay for that?
That's 15 quid.
15 quid, yeah. Because they're going. Because I've got message, you know, when I put that one up there and that, and oh, could you make, you know, this and that? Because and I said, well, you know, and by the time the conversation, we'd flashed about 3 or 4 conversations to each other. I've had a quick search on eBay, and he's got himself one, mate. And it was about sort of 15 quid and maybe.
15 quid plus a few quid postage.
Yeah, exactly the same, mate. And I just think they're really good bits of kit. I've been first time out with mine today, and they're just so handy, aren't they, mate? You know what I mean? And it's really deceiving how much you can get in them, like, you know.
It's got different size pockets. I can put all my bits and bobs in there, and I've still got a great big pouch that I can chuck all my sunglasses and my phone.
Because obviously,
Yeah,
Dave is probably more equipped for the beach, Dave. Because you make me smile, mate. You turn up like, and it's like you like on the beach or something, and I'm smiling. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I know Dave really well. If anybody thinks he's been out of order, but no, mate. I think there's a lot of people sort of going with him, mate, and I think it's a good idea, like, you know, because that can either go over your shoulder or, if necessary, increase that Bergen. And what I put in there, mate, in my brew kits and the stuff I'm going to need and want to hand all the time, like, you know.
Shorten that to make it more of a man bag type.
Oh, see, they're fixed, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all fixed pouches, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fixed pouches.
You could take them off if you wanted, and if you just wanted to.
Yeah, you can unstitch them,
Yeah.
unpick them, couldn't you?
Is that hollow? Right? No, you've got pockets behind the pockets, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I've got indoors. I've got a one of those what's it?
Chest webbing.
Chest rigs.
I'll tell you what, mate. No,
I've got, it's green.
Yeah. Oh, because I thought like.
Because I was going to, you know, like people buy the ribs packs, don't they, for wearing? Well, I was going to do it as a poor man's rib pack.
I think it's Primal Archer and that. He's got like a. He's making himself a set of.
I saw a couple of his videos.
Yeah,
But
and
to be honest,
with his bows and all that. Well,
Yeah.
that's for him, and he's got zips and that. Because we had a chat about, you know, taking the patent out and it, and I thought, well, I can't see much there that's original. No, very amenable chat, like, you know.
If you want that green set, you can have it. It just sits on my wardrobe.
Yeah, is that like the old, what they call like the 50?
It's the very much like the Arctis one. You got the big thing across the front.
Yeah.
You got two pockets on each end.
Yeah,
the
well, if
pockets- utility pockets.
Yeah.
And then the 3 ammo ones. Strap, shoulder straps.
Yeah, made something like that.
Yeah.
And again, Dave's come out to just have a little. You alright with this tarp then, mate?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Has this been in the rain and that? You know, because you say you have it in your garden and that, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I haven't actually had it out in the rain yet. It's been
No.
more of a sunshade.
No.
The
Oh,
weather
that's,
we've been having.
that's alright. Yeah, no, that's true, mate. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping we get a soak in today, so I can test that thing. To be honest, you know, just to give it a. Oh, I love hearing the rain anyway, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing nicer than rain on a tent. Or...
You know, it's good to have a turn up, mate. It's pity we went off more at the same time. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna come all the way down here on your own, are you?
No, well.
I mean, I do, but I'm Billy no mates. No, Billy no
I've got a bit
mates.
of a drive to get here, so it's,
Yeah.
it's not too bad straight from work.
Oh, cool, mate. It's a nice little setup, isn't it? It didn't take you too long to get that tarp up at all, really, mate, did it?
No, once I worked out what I was doing.
No, that's it's all about it, isn't it?
That's the difference between using trees and using
The old
stuff
blocks
we've
and
got
that,
at
mate.
home.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, anyway, ladies and gents, I'll bring you back later on. Probably when I'm having something to eat. But yeah, cheers for turning up, Dave. Always nice to. Just- It's not asking long. It's just any time we're coming over here, you're always welcome, mate. You know that, blaming hell. But it's just obviously, whereas we work different shifts,
Yeah.
hard to get
You guys
done,
will
like.
be over here and
Yeah. And that, I know what it's like. Sometimes when you've done a full day's work, you don't want to come. You're knackered and you want to go home, don't you? Have something to eat and probably fall asleep.
I'll probably be doing that later, yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm miles away. I'm still filming it. Right, take care, everybody. Right, ladies and gents, yeah, we're losing light rapidly here. It's only sort of 19:18, just gone 7 o'clock. But anyway, that's what I'm having for my trough today. Mrs has gone in to Tesco's. Tees Valley beef meatballs, sort of boil in the bag sort of things, much in the same way as the old Mountain House stuff and that. You can boil them in the bags. I will put them in a tin, you know, a pan, and do it. And the next one's Tees Valley beef chili con carne. 2 of them will go in. That'll be my meal for tonight. And these things cost £2 from Tesco's. I'm sure other supermarkets will do them, but I think sort of, you know, for the ready cooked, boil in the bag meals, they're not too bad, like, you know. I'm not sure one of them would fill me up. I'm having 2 of them for my meal, but I will boil in the bag where necessary. But that's just going to be emptied into my large pot. Just both are going to be mixed up and just provide me with a fulfilling meal, which I'll do on my Betsy stove. Not sure I'm going to have enough light to sort of film that, but if I do, bring you back. Take care. There you go, ladies and gents, got the old Betsy going. A little bit temperamental this time, I must admit, but look at that roaring fire. There's no spoon. Got my old metal spatula that I cut down off the old barbecue tongs, like. Makes a brilliant little field stirrer. And that is, gonna pluck a little job on that. Oh, the smell of the Triag campfires. Mmm. But look at that, for a big old, just not burn me tarp, eh? That's coming out of there a bit fierce. What you've got to do with this as well, have plenty of wood prepared, drop it in. Some people stoke it all the way up. Well, you know, I'm going to be doing that soon, I suppose. Oh, that's coming on nicely. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's the old Tesco Tees Valley beef meatballs and chili con carne all mixed in, like. I don't think one would, well, if that's all you got, that's all you got, but I don't think one would give you a filling evening meal. You need 2 of them sachets. But obviously in the next pot behind this one I've got my water ready, so as soon as this is done, stake it up with a little bit more wood and away you go. Because once these things get going, I mean, I think we have a gasification. I should have my gloves on here, shouldn't I? Never really been a gloves man. That's ooh, there's a big bit of magnesium garth there. See that? I whacked a bit of magnesium in there just to give it a whack. Oh, that's coming along nicely, ladies and gents. Look at that. Again, these are boil in the bag meals. I just prefer to stick them in the old pan, but won't bore you to death watching food cook. As you can probably see in here, As soon as I'm going to take this off, that water's going to go straight on there. Couple more bits of wood, job done. Bring you back later, take care. And there we go, didn't take too long at all. Like I say, once you get these gasification stoves going, I'll give you another watch. Pull it up again. I've got to be watchful because that's water when it's heavy. We certainly have no problems heating stuff up. There's my old meatballs and the old chili con carne. Let's have a little go at that. Oh, blimey, that's hot. Well, it's meant to be on it. Oh, yes. Actually, that tastes really nice as it goes. Proper. But there you go, there's my evening meal. Look, I don't know why, every time I do a video today, somebody texts me, and you know, I'm the sort of bloke that gets about 10 texts a month. But anyway, there's me grub there, probably not too gourmet, but sort of nice and simple and easy enough to do. So I'll start doing a bit of flash cooking next time I come over. Or something like steak or whatever, or bacon rolls, which is my favourite food of all time. And the moment you take one off, back a few more sticks of wood in there. Don't take up a lot of fuel, there's great deal of wood there, and it's probably halfway to boiling. Well, yeah, that's well on the way there. And as you see with that flame, it ain't going to take long. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's rude to talk when you're eating, so I'll say goodbye. Yeah, just to prove, not sure if you see that, obviously had a little beep there from my wife. Hi, you both okay? Do you want some fish? Do you want me to bring down some fish and chips? LOL. Cheeky little monkey she is, but she has been for about 28 years anyway. But bless, at least she's thinking about me. I will compose a private but appropriate response. Take care. Mind you saying that, when I unpack the burger, do you know what my missus does? I love her for it. There's biscuits, bag of biscuits I've just found in there, and there's another 2 lots of food in my old burger, and she's sneaking food in there because she knows what I'm like, bless her. Anyway, take care, ladies and gents. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. So back tight water here, so check out the old time. It's been raining for 2 hours now. It's only 11 o'clock. There's probably only been a kit for about an hour and a half. Unsure if you can see me, doesn't really matter. Got the old little lantern here. And I'm just sat here listening to Elaine and the Tart. And I think that's a lovely old sound, I must admit. Doesn't sound mad, but I should be interested in the morning to obviously the material is waterproof, but where I've sewed 2 halves together, got a French seam. Let's just see how waterproof that is. It's always been on the back of my mind that I should have seal seamed that, which is always something I can do at a later date. If the water should come through, and it would only be a minor part if it did anyway, but gotta love that sound of that. No idea why, it's very relaxing and therapeutic, and actually quite light as it goes. So there's one thing I actually got to do, is get myself some ear defenders. Round up and down that sill. Oh no, nothing coming through there. I'll figure that. Just, if we just have a cigarette and fall asleep listening to the rain. Love that sound. And like I say, got to get out there and a good old rain. I mean, constant, like, not just a little shower. Proper geyser rain, and see, one, if you shelter the actual way you construct it is good. I've got that far side all the way down. See what I wish I'd have done, just for the crack light, no particular reason. like a big tin underneath that side. It certainly would have been overflowing by now. But other than that though, camp bed one's comfortable, far more comfortable than I ever thought, and it will be a lot better once I've raised it up a little bit. But just see if there we go. Surprising, got a big A-frame going on here. Sides open and nothing's coming through. Well, light's a bit horrible and a bit bright, isn't it? But anyway, ladies and gents, love that sound. Take care. Right, hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. It's Mac Tightwad here. It's, hang on, let me watch. 11:30. The weatherman got it right, and it's raining cats and dogs. I do love the old, don't know if you can see anything, pick anything up, probably not. A little quick round you, get the swing round of the situation there. But, oh, it's been raining cats and dogs for about an hour. And, I'm sort of loving it. I'm certainly going to find out if the tarp I made, I've always had that concern in my mind about that seam, that when you join two sets together, even though you do a French seam on it and it goes round, forms the tunnel, obviously some water's going to get through. This will be a brilliant test for it. First time I've been under it when it's been, like, as you can hear, proper raining. By proper raining I do mean lashing it down. I'm in the old camp bed here, surprisingly comfortable, and one bit of kit that's going to make it into my kit no matter where I go, this silver foil, I say sort of blanket thing. I've done another video of it. This is underneath me, and the heat that's bouncing back is amazing. You know what I'd love now is a thunder and lightning storm. I know it sounds mad, but I love it. So you come out for a little bit of wild camping, bit of bush bark, excellent. Let's have a bit of adverse conditions. See how my setup works, my angles. When I put my old torch on, I know I'm talking to you in the dark here, well there you go. That run down there, I'll tell you what, collapsible, I wish I'd have put my collapsible bucket up. I know Barry has on his, that'd have been full by now and long gone, so the theory of collecting water off your tarp is a good one, a very, very good one. And should I have brought that down, I've actually got like a rain gutter on this tarp. Wish I'd have set that up again, but hey, there you go, lots of things you can wish for. At this moment I'll be quite wishful to wake up sort of dry in the morning, and every indication I will do, but I am loving this. I know that makes me sound a bit mad. One thing I'm quite impressed with, see if you can spot the difference is, these little lanterns. I don't know if that's made a difference. I don't think you can actually see me. Let's have a little... Oh, ugly person. Oh, ugly person. But yeah, quite impressed with these little things. I'm sure if you can see the light. Just enough light they are. They're little lanterns, cost about £8 in England. Put on a couple of quid from if you import them from China, or you buy them off eBay from China. 3 little batteries. It just truly lights up the area of your tarp and no further, if that makes sense. I'm not one for having big 1000 lumen torches shining all over the place at night. Not unless you needed to, or you needed to evacuate a place. Then, you know, then, well, especially if you've got somebody injured, you'd want as much light as possible. But no, that is a dog's watch. That is. Oh. I'll turn that off then, 'cause I don't want too much light. So I've allowed you to see me, or literally just blinded the light lens on the camera. I'm trying to speak up because I know this is quite loud. Okay, just going to pan round, see if you can see anything. But I'll tell you what, now you just listen to the rain, we've all heard that. So what I'll do, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, is say good night. Oh, ladies and gents of YouTube, good morning. Shay Mac, is where I kept last night. I think I've got some footage, and it lashed it down, and I loved it, and I know I'm mad. But it's alright making a bit of kit, but you've got to get out there and test it. And I think, Barry, that was a good test last night, mate. It was mullering it down, wasn't it? Absolutely pissed it down. Nice strong angle on that. That's come straight off there. This all doesn't look pretty. And the top, I may have done it slightly differently, pulled that down a bit more, but last night that was up, obviously horizontal, you'll see it like that in a minute. I just run the same bit of cord, I just put a tent peg in it, down there. But last night I can honestly say it lashed it down, and see there, that all water, I watched it just come down there. What I should have done, Barry's got one, is have the, you know, the fold down bowls you get for a cut of 3, 4, 5 quid. The amount of water that come off there was unreal. And all I did last night, it wasn't raining when we went to bed, so that's cool, but we had an idea it was going to rain. There's me, it looks a bit untidy, it does look untidy for a soldier, but everything's on there. That's just my cooker and my pot ready to go, and me ready to eat. I did expect to wake up and find this wet, and it's not. And there's me belt kit. Even the hat's dry, it's mad. Because whatever happens, you know, that's how open this side was. One thing I'm mega impressed with, because I just woke up this morning, you know, I sleep hot. My core temperature is 0.00 higher, you know. I found this out in the army. Most people were okay, you know, Arctic sleeping bags, and I would be okay in a normal one. But one thing I'm impressed with, that doesn't look too brilliant, but I had a brilliant night. I slept from about, I don't know, 1 to about 8 o'clock this morning. It's about 1 till about 8, Barry, wasn't it? What time did I get up?
8 o'clock?
Yeah, about 8 o'clock. Yeah, and I thought, well, I'm not getting out, but you always expect a few things to be wet, damp, because just the amount of water, and it was just splashing off the ground. Nothing's wet. No. That sleeping bag, I was, if anything, too hot, and I reckon, I tell you what, I'm impressed with, just for the size of it, and that will double out in size. I'll put it on the floor in a minute to show you when I'm packing it up. Is this full blanket underneath me last night. Again, wasn't flash, wasn't fancy. For me, it just looks really untidy, and but hey, I'll tell you what, I could just feel that heat bouncing back last night. There's no way I'm not coming out with one of these again. And it all folds down the size of a roll mat, and cost 7 quid. Don't know if it turned out last night, but these little torches, where you pull them down and put them on. Well, you can see it a bit there, I can see that coming out. They are just perfect for underneath a basher. You know, that's where you keep where your head was, whether you're in a hammock or what. And like I said, I built this so I wanted to spend a night in it, and I had a surprisingly good night's sleep. Okay, the poles, you know, went a little bit and that. I was still off the ground at all times, but I have this strange sleeping position, and I could adopt it in that cot, to be honest. The next one's going to be far, far better. That's going to be a project of mine, just to build a decent one and leave it here and that. I will turn these lights off. But yeah, mega impressed with that. From two sides, it gave me enough light in here to do and see what I needed to do, including rolling a fag, and you know, when I needed to get up for a waz, I need to get one of them bottles everybody's get or got. But yeah, and I say it lit up inside the top, but it wasn't mega bright, if that makes sense. So I got one of these big, you know, 500 to 800 lumen torches that if I need to I can illuminate everything, but you know, you don't really want to if you're doing a bit of stealth camping. And I'm waffling on now. Anyway, yeah, look, fucking tarp worked. Go and have a little look, because that's something I wanted to, because you can't help this, all the tarps have got them. See that little seam that comes through there? It comes through there. See? No, that's not thing. It's my idea that if you have water collect on any of them, there's a puddle there, it will eventually work its way through. But yeah, that come off at a nice angle, and that's that. That's job done. Everything under there is dry, and I expected it to be a bit damp because it just lashed it down last night. So yeah, that's a pass on that. And the old camp bed there, again. It was the first effort, ladies, gents. The next one's going to be a lot better. Obviously you do something and you learn how it goes, but I had a brilliant night's sleep in that. I was able to turn right over and sleep on my tummy. There you go. Right, and Shay Barry. Because that did well, didn't it, Barry?
Hey?
That did well, right, didn't it?
The tarp did,
Yeah, but nothing wet, because that's, I think last night, I keep banging on about it, mate. I think I captured some, well, I think you can hear some footage of it, you wouldn't see a great deal. Is as wet as it's going to get. But I love waking up, and it's all still coming off the trees now, but I love waking up and smelling a wet forest. I love the smell when it rains as well. That's just cracking. Right, ladies and gents, right, I think the first order of the day is get a brew on. Take care. There we go, my little humble abode. Well, a little pack away there, and just getting ready to have a clear up and get away. But yeah, it's just my old little Shay Mac where I stayed tonight. Surprising, it's not the world's best made one, but I had a surprisingly comfortable, except for a good 6-7 hours there. Baby says it was more than that, but in that little cot bed last night. So yeah, I'll be making a better one of them, more sturdy. And as always, the old chair and that, the little Shay Mac, it lashed it down last night. Loved it. Tested my kit, and you know, just you wake up wet, then you get it sorted for next time, don't you? You know. But no, everything seems to work. Everything's still soaking wet. The eye top of the tarp and that. But it doesn't actually take that long for these things to dry out. But no, anyway, ladies and gents, back a little night in the woods, and mad as it sounds, I wanted it to lash down just so I'll find out. I'll just test the old kit. I love the old sound of the rain and the smell. You know, like now in the morning when the sun's coming up and it's a gorgeous day. For me, that's what it's all about. And here's our little plateau. Right, yeah, so ends another overnight. I go home and lay the kit out in the sun, dry it all out, and I'll kind of do that before I do anything else, get everything washed up and your kit sorted. I mean, a lot of people do that because you leave it for a couple of days, it goes a bit manky and starts getting all smelly. But anyway, ladies and gents, take care and be safe.